I really did not have a good idea of what the architectural foundation was. The foundation board was peopled by a good number of some of the most distinguished architects in town, and so it was really not something that I would consider myself to be up here to be able to be on the board.
It's never about Bob. It's always about the events we put on, the thoughtfulness, and how we're doing great things together.
But the next thing I know, in January, I'm going to a meeting. I'm elected secretary treasurer, and expected to begin to assume the responsibilities for an organization I knew very little about. Not to be uncomplimentary, but the books were not exactly, the corporate records weren't exactly clear and clean. So I had a lot of things to work on. I more or less took it on as my own personal agenda because I had begun to develop so much respect and appreciation of the organization and what it stood for. I did take on the role of parliamentarian, and of course, my personality is I'm kind of the class clown if I could have the chance.
I wouldn't call Bob a class clown. I call him our Grand Duke. He would ask all the questions that needed to be asked in order for everybody to make a focused decision rather than what we usually do, which is yay!
I wouldn't doubt for a second that Bob will have a vault of documents going back to day one of meeting agendas, newsletters.
We published our first newsletter. It was very informal. Most of the newsletter is made up of outline of what the foundation is and where it's going, and gave us a chance to bring people together.